Looking at using the nth term to identify numbers in a sequence, we're going to be looking at the rule and then seeing whether or not a number is in that sequence, and then if it is, then we can move on to the next value because I want the one that is not in the sequence. So I've got three parts to each question, so I'm going to start with the first one. So 5n plus 1, and we're going to start with it equal to 54. We're going to solve that, and if the answer is a whole number, then it is a correct. It is not, it is in the sequence. So we're going to take away 1 from both sides, that gives me 53, and 5n. We divide by 5, it does not go in there, so it is 10 remainder 3, so therefore 54 is not in the sequence. I'm just going to do the 61, and then you can see when it does work. So we're going to take away the 1 from both sides, and that's going to give me 60, and then we're going to divide by 5 again, so n is 12. So we can see that 61 is in the sequence, as would 86 be as well if we repeated the process. So it's all about generating equation from the expression that they give you. So I'm just going to do one more. I'm going to look at E. So I've got 8 minus 7n, and I'm going to put it equal to that 36 minus 36 to start with. We're going to move the 8 to start with, so I'm going to take away the 8 from both sides. So 7n is equal to minus 44. So we're going to divide by minus 7, so that minus will become positive, and it will be 44 over 7, which is the same as 6, and you've got some left over with 2 over 7. So that one again is no, because it's not a whole number. So let's have a go at a question, see whether or not we can apply that. So it's whether or not these three numbers are in the sequence, 4n plus 8. So I'd like you to pause the video and complete on your action sheet. So let's take each one of them in turn. We're looking to work out which ones are in the sequence. So I'm looking for whole numbers as answers. So 4n plus 8 is equal to 48 to start with. We're going to solve that. So minus the 8 from both sides. It's going to give me 40. Divide by the 4. So n is 10. So this is the 10th number in the sequence. So it is a yes. We'll then move on to the next one. So 4n plus 8 is equal to 55 this time. We're still going to take away 8. So 4n is equal to 47. I can see already that when I divide by 4, it's not going to go in. So it's going to be 11 remainder 3. So that one is a no. And then finally, we'll go with a 72. So repeat the process. Show the steps for solving. Divide by 4. So it's the 16th number in the sequence, and the answer is yes. So the 48 and the 72 are both in the sequence, but not the 55. And I've got to show that steps to be able to express my answer with explanation. So on your action sheet, you're going to have a go at these 5 questions. You're going to complete, as we've just done with the working out, for every part of the question. So you need to think about spacing on your sheet to make sure it fits on. I want to know which ones are not in the sequence, and then to prove it for each one. And your teacher will check your working out and mark it when they take your sheets in. So that's the end of this video for the moment. So pause it, complete it, and make sure you do a good job with the working out. Well done.